Welcome along to another video. I am That Cycling Chimp, and in this one my route is going to be an undisclosed group gravel ride. I'm inviting every single one of you that's watching this to join me as I take on yet another challenge and the very last ride of 2025. So if you're interested in seeing how we're going today, or maybe you're new to the channel and you would just like to see Scotland by bike, you've came to the right place. So grab yourself a cuppa, kick back and relax, and let's get the show on the road. Today's adventure, I have set up base camp in the Heron Restaurant car park. It's east of the Whitelee Wind Farm. I'm going to leave from here and go about a kilometre up the road where I'm going to meet a group of cyclists and we're going to take on the Whitelee Wind Farm across to Eaglesham. Apparently we're going for a bacon roll this morning and I'm a little bit apprehensive because, as you can see, even though the sun is shining, it's -5, so this is the coldest I've been out on the bike in a very long time. You know, I don't really like riding in the ice, but I thought once I got an invite to this, I couldn't really give up the opportunity to come and see a few familiar faces. I need to get myself set up, so let's get set up and see how we got on. Well, that's us all set up and ready to go. As you can see, I'm using the Green Hornet today, which is perfect for the conditions we're probably going to get into. As I said, I'm not really the greatest of lovers of cycling in ice, but when it's gravel, it's a wee bit easier than it is in the tarmac, so I'm hoping there's not going to be much tarmac today. That's us suited and booted, so let's get clipped in and see how we got on today. Oh my God, that is the coldest honestly I've ever felt it. Crisp is not the word. The idea behind me parking at the Heron Cafe and meeting people at the Eglinton car park at the east side of the wind farm was to give me a little bit of a chance to warm up. So far, I've seen quite a lot of black ice and I've nearly come off once. So this is going to be an excellent ride out today. I also forgot, there's one spicy hill when you come out of the Heron Cafe. It's a good way to get the lungs burning in the morning, I suppose, and the legs warmed up. Whew. I suppose this is what it's all about when it's a social ride. Well, that's us made it up to the Eglinton car park and we've just met up with the group. A couple of familiar faces there. We've got John, the lone biker. We've got David and Don as well, that I rode right to the sun with. And it looks as if Don hasn't cleaned her bike. It's this. Every single Instagram post you put on, it's always clean. It's this.
Okay, you caught me. You caught me.
Looks like everybody's in good spirits, so let's get clipped in and see how we go on the wind farm. Hey buddies.
That's alright. That's okay. It does.
No problemo.
Get your own back.
That's the first climb. The wind farm done. And then we're heading to Eaglesham, to the Eglinton Arms, where we're going to get our bacon roll and coffee. As I said, I've got no official map for this, but I will modify it slightly if you want to try this out, and I'll leave it down below for you. It's just an absolutely brilliant morning. great to see. There's 9 of us all together in the group. Some new faces, some familiar faces. But just great to go out and talk about bikes and riding in the gravel. Perfect way to finish off 2025. And the wind farm's not too busy at the moment. There's a few dog walkers about, but not too bad. Again, just absolutely amazing to get out in the fresh air. It's the first time I've actually been this way in the wind farm. I'll thank Don to getting the route for this one, because I didn't know this road was here. But looking out, just wait to see this. We're looking out towards the south side of Glasgow down there. And I've been informed by one of our riders that we can see Conic Hill just in front of us. Oh, I nearly come off the bike there. Conic Hill just in front of us. There's actually Ben Lomond there out in the distance. Absolutely amazing. This is the thing I love about the wind farm, because if you do get a good day, you get spectacular views up here, just across. The higher up, the more you get to see. If you're over the other side of the wind farm, you can see out towards the Isle of Arran, and I think you can see the Paps of Jura as well. It's just been an absolutely great little ride this morning. I wasn't even planning on filming this morning, but then I thought, you know, it's the last ride of 2025, and it's given me more documented areas to ride up the wind farm. It's been pretty quiet this morning with cyclists. We've seen a couple, but I've not seen that many. But these are the kind of days where you bump into people you might not expect. I certainly wasn't expecting catching up with John, the lone biker, when I just come out of the Heron Farm shop. I know John was coming today, but I wasn't expecting him to race up behind me. So it's really good to see people you've not seen in a little while. It's actually the first time I've been out on a ride with John, and they keep saying we're coming out for a gravel ride. It's just never happened, so it's great that this has kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I've done about 12 kilometres. We've only done maybe about 8 in the wind farm so far, but it's just absolutely brilliant, munching up these miles. It's not as treacherous as I thought it was going to be. I've just been informed we're turning left here around the gate. Alright, it's not your left, to your right. Ooh, we're getting into the chunky stuff now. This is fun. You know it's bad when the manure on top of the tractor's steaming. Ooh, the smell. Horrible. This is just in Eaglesham now, not that long away from the Eglinton Arms. I can get this coffee and a bacon roll because it's absolutely Baltic now. I'm ready for a coffee.
But I'm going to get a roll and a cup of tea with my roll. And I'll have a soft drink. Thanks very much.
I think everybody's got their coffees now, apart from someone who's got a massive hot chocolate.
I like it. Well done. Well done. Looks healthy.
It's a rather nice establishment that we're in. We're going to order our bacon rolls, have that, and a wee mocha that I'm having, and then we're going to head back out. Yeah, let's had our bacon rolls and coffee. We're all fueled up and ready to go, so let's clip in, get back into the wind farm and start heading towards the car again. Absolutely brilliant. good stories as well when we were sitting having our bacon rolls and all the things that people are going to be doing for 2026, some of which may involve myself. Anyway, let's move on. That's us just made it back into Whitelee Wind Farm. We're just waiting on a couple of the riders coming up that hill. It's a little bit of a spicy hill coming out of Eaglesham that I wasn't expecting to be doing after having a bacon roll in that mocha. So definitely got the blood pumping. It's not as cold now, that sun's actually heating the place up a little bit and thawing quite a lot. Still a bit treacherous on some of the roads, but it's not too bad. I'm roughly about an hour away from the Herring Cafe. From this side of the wind farm, but I don't know what way we're actually going. As I said, this is a map that someone else has made today, so it's really nice to actually follow along in a group that you don't really know where you're going, so it's a bit of a magical, mystical tour. Not the same as commuting yourself or the Google Maps versions. But I really enjoyed today. So it's back to the technical gravelly stuff and the fire roads of the wind farm. I need to come back up here more often. Get some training up here for next year, because there's one or two events that are going to be gravel ones I'm doing. I'll tell you a lot more about that in an upcoming video as well. Just as we're waiting on a few of the riders coming up the big hill behind us, I thought I'd show you the Whitelee map. It just shows you the full size of it and the extent of the gravel roads. It also tells you some of the flora and the fauna that's in it, with owls and snakes and deer, red grouse, hare. There's also otters as well, didn't know that. But looking at it here, we're up here at the visitor centre, and actually the size of the wind farm itself, all accessible with gravel bikes. There's also a lot of single track paths as well. It's an absolutely great place. The thing I like about it is it's literally 30 minutes away from my hometown of Ayr. So we'll definitely be coming back here a few times in 2026, but I also want to head down towards Galloway Forest, and I know there's one person that watches these videos and follows me on Instagram that's been talking about doing some riding down in the Galloway Forest. I'll keep my lips sealed tight at the moment, because I'm not going to reveal who that special person is, but they know who they are. There's everybody coming up the hill now. We're definitely missing one. We seem to have lost one of the riders, so we need to go and find them. Oh dear, this is what happens when you don't have a map. The good thing is, one of the riders in the team has actually been off to find the other rider that's lost, and we're going to meet them just at the bottom of the Spine Road. This is absolutely spectacular out here today. Conditions are absolutely immaculate. Although they are pretty cold and there is a lot of ice about, it's still really good. And it is getting to the point where we're seeing a lot more cyclists out in the wind farm. Now, we've found the rider that was lost, but we've lost the rider that was out for the search party.
A slight amendment to the route.
We've got him there.
This John's
Oh,
got a
right.
slight amendment to the route. We're going to be at a graveyard.
A wee bit of a turn of events. John's going to show us something very interesting that's out in the wind farm that I certainly didn't know was here. And you know I like a bit of adventure and a bit of history. Apparently we're going to visit a gravestone. So let's go and investigate this. It sounds really interesting. We've got the full party back together again, 9 riders, so let's start making our way across the wind farm again. Well, I thought that was the last descent and on the way out before we see this grave, but no. John has just informed us we'll get one more climb, and this looks, spicy is not the word. In fact, I think I've done this in the Brompton. Things I do for entertainment for you. Whew. The chimp loves climbing. Whew. Spicy. Aye, just a casual wee 13% grading there. Cheers for that, John. Holy oh. Definitely didn't have that in my bingo card today. There's Don coming up the hill.
Well done, Don. John sacked his right leader.
Well done, Don. Well done. Oh, we're still waiting for somebody coming. Venga, venga, venga! That's a spectacular view when you're looking across. It's a bit hazy, but
Aye.
it is good.
You get a clean, crisp day, Aaron's usually.
Aye, I can see, obviously, Dundonald Hill. Now that's the heart rate back down. Just got another little bit of the hill to get through. And I think we're at this grave, aren't we?
Aye.
Good.
Stop there.
Good.
You hawk.
Now, as John said, if no one knew this was here, you wouldn't come and see it. I didn't even know this was here. Oh, I don't need my whip and fedora for this one. It's quite easy because it's just off the path. Let's get a little look. So here lies the grave of Euphemia Whyte in memory of her husband William Smith of Townhead, New Milnes, born on the 31st of August 1823 and died on the 11th of April 1895. The above Euphemia Whyte was born on 24th of February 1836 and died on the 19th of September 1908.
This is the middle of nowhere now. Yeah. And we are not. That would have been some hike for New Milnes in 1895. Yeah.
It would have been, yeah.
And it would have been. There would have been no wind farm here, so it would have been even more in the middle of nowhere then. So why this spot was chosen, total mystery.
If any of you are watching this and you maybe know a little bit more of the history about this grave, let me know in the comments below, because I'm definitely going to do a little bit of research on it, but would never have thought this would have been out here in the middle of the wind farm, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of cyclists out there that are up here all the time, didn't even know about this either. It was very nice of John showing us this. This is what the channel's all about. It's all about these little history things that people don't really know about, or maybe do know a little bit about.
You can tell that the trees here are slightly different as well.
Yeah, the trees are slightly different because they're like...
Sycamore, is that a yew tree? I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's...
Is it a grave site or is it a memory?
See, this is the thing. It's
A memory of could be right.
Because it's an obelisk, isn't it?
The person that I came in, it was during the Valley Walking Festival about 15 years ago. There's a mountain bike tour that brought me in here, and they said, "Oh, we're going to stop at this grave site." So,
oh well,
could just be a memorial.
Whether that's it.
However, I'm not going to camp the night here. Just to
no, I wouldn't be I wouldn't want to camp the night out here anyway. That is a very peculiar name, Euphemia. Very old-fashioned one. Well, there you go. There's a bit of history for you today, as the channel always has a little bit of history. I genuinely didn't think with the social right today I would have had anything, but there we go. Learn something new every day. We are literally a stone's throw away from the car park, so let's make our way back down. Get back into some heat. Left. How you doing? Well, it's at this point in the video that I part ways with the group. I'm going to go on a little bit further because I'm about 2.5 kilometres down the road to the Herring Cafe. I'll go with John Obviously John will be going on till the town of Darvel. He's actually doing the Festive 500, hoping to complete it today as well. So we'll see how he gets on. We're just waiting for the other riders to come up behind us. We'll say our goodbyes. And the last time we'll see them for 2025. And we'll see how they go on today. So let's wait for them to come on. My feet are absolutely freezing. I'm just going to need to stomp my feet to keep them warm. What was your favourite part of today, David? Apart from wearing shorts, I can't believe you're wearing these shorts all day.
Oh, I've made the tough stuff. Probably the spicy climb up to that quarry bit. I've never been on before. That was a good workout. Seriously.
I didn't think that John was going to take us that way, so yeah. But yeah, it was a bit spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other bit is I thought I'd been over all the routes on the wind farm, but that actually had some segments I hadn't done, and then joining up ones we had in a different way. It was awesome.
I think that was a big thing of today as well. There was a lot of places in the wind farm I hadn't been before, and it's obviously opened my eyes up for more routes for 2026, which we'll hopefully smash again.
Yep.
So we'll go and see how everybody else got on.
We're so lucky
We'll see how it goes.
on our doorstep.
Exactly, and it's only literally like half an hour away for us either way, because you're coming for Glasgow side and I'm coming for the coast. Yep. Right, what was your favourite part of the day, Don?
Oh, well, it has to be...
David's legs. I thought that. It's David's legs.
No, I see them so often. It's definitely seeing Ali.
Yeah, I think meeting a lot of new people for me today was really good as well.
Also, bacon, the sausage, rolling sausage was great.
The bacon was good. The walking was
I
really good.
enjoyed the
Eglinton
hills.
Arms.
I like a good hill.
I wouldn't say I enjoyed the hills, but yeah. But they've got it done.
22 miles towards my total.
That's it. How many more have you got left to do? Are you doing the Festive 500?
No, I'm doing the Dawn 3,333.
There you go then. I didn't even know that was a thing, but yep.
I've got, I think, 20 odd left now, and that's me for the year.
Well, that's not too bad.
Very exciting.
Not too bad at all. So who else have we got? Oh, it's Ali. So it is. How did you go on today, Ali?
It was alright, it was good fun.
That was good.
Enjoy that one?
Aye, it was good.
Aye, good. Couple of tough hill climbs through, still was good.
It was nice
Good
to
get
meet you and
back
nice to
out.
ride with you
Aye,
today. So it
likewise,
was.
nice to meet you, mate.
Aye, and I hope your endeavours away back in Somalia when you get back, it's going to be good too.
Aye, we'll see. There'll be no cycling there, that's for sure.
Well, you never know. And then obviously we've got John that we're going to go back towards Darvel.
Yep.
I'll leave you at the Heron,
Aye.
and then we'll see how we go on.
Yes.
So there's one or two other people who don't want to be in the camera, obviously. It was nice to meet you and nice to ride with you as well. So it was an enjoyable day out.
Yep.
So it was.
I'm sorry for all the hills.
Yeah, well, I'll pick the bone with you later on about the house. Right, let's clip in and go back to the Heron Cafe before we end the video and start heading back down to the coast. Well, that was a good ride. It was that. We'll get another in the future, definitely. Now you take care. Watch what you're doing. I'll see you later on, pal. Cheerio. Well, this has got to the end of yet another video. I just want to thank you all for sticking around today and keeping myself and the group company. That was an absolutely terrific ride up at the wind farm. If you liked the video, give us a huge thumbs up. If you really liked it, consider subscribing, because it's your subscribing that keeps the chimp rolling and riding. As always, I'll put the commute link down below. We'll need to alter it a little bit for you, but I'll do that anyway. As I said, that was just a perfect, just under 50 kilometres, so about 30 miles. It was really good. It was really nice to see quite a lot of familiar faces today that I haven't seen for a wee while as well. So it's always nice to get a group ride, because some of these solo rides back and forward when you're going out, they can take its toll on your mind. Just want to thank you all for sticking around watching today as well. Just 2025 has been an absolute awesome year for cycling, and I just want to thank you all for supporting myself and the channel with all the videos I've been putting up that you've been watching, especially the last one. It means a lot to me when you watch these videos. Hope to see you all in the next one. In the meantime, you can check out my last video up there, or you can check out previously on That Cycling Chimp, which are archived videos. Till the next time, guys, bye for now, and remember to pedal smart out there.